If you're ever going to keep a pet, I don't believe a middle-aged man with a drinking problem is the best choice. Maybe start with something smaller and easier to take care of. But that is the world of Gintama, where anyone can, and probably will, be kept as some form of pet and or project to rebuild their character. I wonder who the next one will be. Probably Hasagara again. But still, we need to watch some more. There's a few episodes left at least. Let's get into it. But in a comparison to the last episode, this right here is a lot more intense. And of course, continuously showing us the movie that I watched so long ago now. Just another normal day. Normal day for the Yoshiwara, just sitting about wanting to read manga and watch TV. And of course talking about the future of the Gintama franchise, where, well, a lot of it is just rehashed. I do believe that there are some more big storylines when it comes to Gintama, and that actually impact the central characters quite heavily. And I'm looking forward to that, but I'm also slightly hesitant. I want to stick with the stupid joke ones a little bit longer. And I can't remember how many episodes it's been now since I started this opening, as well as the ending as well, because they shift on a certain pattern. Okay, those two previews were quite different to each other. There are certain beings throughout history who have left a tale for themselves, whether meaningfully or not. A place like this where everyone's wearing clothes of the time period and then there's a guy in a suit. So he was a figure of importance. That's why he's trying to learn his story. But would he have any more insight than what he penned on paper before? Any more? I do like that classic traditional cooking, I don't know what you'd call it, in the middle of the room. He's a reporter, of course not. God, it almost didn't finish reading the English version of that title. Did they start off with a show of military strength, or was there a diplomacy attempt first? Swords and courage and a code of chivalry versus alien technology and bombs. Which reminds me, I still kind of want to see, I think it's Gate. For almost that exact reason. And their indomitable spirit kept them fighting. I'm trying not to draw any parallels there. And they're still being hunted down to this day. He could blend in to any moment. So, this old man clearly remembers more than he led on to believe earlier. He's still holding back some information. Just rumours and myths. And yet still scored so highly on that popularity poll. And if it is talking about who we all believe and isn't going to pull a fast one on us, Kentucky has always managed to pull people together around him, hasn't he? Good question. And will you publish that truth for others to find? Some of these ship designs. And as a wartime reporter, he's hearing all of this secondhand, probably. Thinking of him as some sort of ex machina. Well, technically. When did I start watching Mecha? I think the story and history of Gundam would go down quite well, though. God damn those stupid meta jokes. Okay, morning, Kagura. Better than any alarm clock. Not sure I'd want to get kicked in the face to wake up every morning. Mm-hmm. She didn't even have time to tidy up her hair. I didn't know she had such an interest in public exercise like this, I'm guessing. Oh no. It's a rival! Someone else who's... Oh shit. Someone else who's perfect attendance. That's subject to change. You're gonna watch it yourself, aren't you? She has such confidence. And I saw the look of slight disgust in that guy's face. I wonder who stayed up all night watching Kiki's delivery service. Huh? Of course she watched it! What else was she gonna do? But considering this is a daily routine, what is the what is with some of these instructions he's giving? No wonder less and less people are turning up. And so it's just the two of them. I did see, or hear/see that he was here for health reasons, and I am very expectant of what that is going to entail later on, considering we've seen health problems in a lot of other characters in Gintama so far. Everyone has their own issues. But he's kept up with these radio exercises for quite a while. Sometimes the smallest of goals can be incredibly important. If you're pessimistic about everything, then there's very little you can be disappointed about. Yep, she hasn't stopped so far. If only that kind of spirit could actually beat complications of the human body. Hmm. What? He has he given up on trying to sleep there? Why did? You don't have to copy him in every exercise he does. Now, why is she teaching gorilla? He's on the run. Katsurada. I don't think this is the best form of exercise. Maybe better than this. You. Finally, a good teacher. Are they going to make it to the end of summer? They kept raising that particular flag. You have a bigger urge to actually see things through to the end if you have someone else relying on you as well. She's not used to making friends like this. Is that how it works? Such a drill instructor. It's raining. She did say that she'd appear if it's raining cats or dogs, though. Or spears. Okay. Well, as long as she's doing the exercises at home and everyone else is also understanding of that fact. Only a few days left that needed to be stamped out. And on the day she didn't attend. And of course they had to do this scene with slightly washed out colours. Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't hold it against you, though. He's kind of already accepted that this is probably the outcome. I'm not sure I'm not sure that one day is worth your entire life, but well, this will give her a bigger reason to continue no matter what now. You're ruining the stamp card. There have been promises made like that a lot. And since there isn't really many people continuing to do it, she's starting up her own class of one, essentially. It's been a while. It's not the most intense exercise, but it's better than what I do at the minute, which is essentially, well, getting out of bed is basically the only exercise I do. Yeah, you might want to put some covering over the radio. It's not entirely waterproof. So where did the original give it a rest when it's raining Gintoki go? where did where did they all come from without being noticed? I did like the change into winter clothes. quite a few quite a few kids are doing it now. It's not just seniors and the health conscious. Hmm. If that references what we think's to no, no, just immediate. My health is bad, dead. It's always good when we have one of those Kagura centered episodes, like with her and the umbrella. There's no greater plot in play, it is just matters of humanity and emotion. Which brings into question, why is Kagura the only one, well, apart from Elizabeth, possibly, and Catherine, but as an actual alien out of this world and superhuman in many things, but she is also the most human of all of them. I hope I get the get the get up and go to actually do some exercise like that. Not in the rain, though. We like to believe that pure children who believe in Santa watch. Huh? It really is the small things in life. The promises you make and the friends that you gain. You don't need some grand story arc. A lot of contentment can just be gained from simple things. And the fact that we can be hurt so badly by the absence of someone for a little bit kind of shows how important they were to us. So, if there's anyone like that in your life, make sure to let them know how you actually feel, because, well, one day it may be raining. And I don't really want to end this section off with a lump in my throat and a heavy heart, so why was there Gundam? We've had references to other shows quite a lot. Has there been Gundam before? Probably. I'm not sure if it was so upfront and obvious, though. If you enjoyed this episode of Gintama and definitely want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section and leave a like on the video. I believe, if I've done basic maths correctly, there may be another episode this week. So, sit back and get yourself a new drink. If you want to take a minute to compose yourself after what we just saw, feel free. But stamp that card, and I'll see you for the next one. My patrons are the reason why I get up every day in the morning and actually try to get some work done. If you want to be part of that routine, then also join onto my Patreon along with Sal, Raywin, Electric Ant, Dynamite1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Dark Shadow 7899, Mats and everyone else. Because they are the perfect attendants to my stamp card.